And this episode is sponsored by American Home Shield. No one likes to think about household breakdowns, but hey, they happen, and way more often than you'd like. That's why it pays to have a plan from American Home Shield to help cover the cost to repair and replace things like your heating system, AC, or your refrigerator. They also know that not two homes are the same. That's why they have new options to help you find just the right coverage. Service fees, limitations, and exclusions apply. See the plan for details. And American Home Shield members get more coverage options and fewer exclusions. From HVAC systems and plumbing to kitchen appliances, their plans help protect parts of up to 23 essential home systems and appliances. And one of the things I like most is that coverage is available no matter how old your system or appliances are. So keep your home up and running and your budget on track with American Home Shield. Right now, my viewers can take $50 off their most comprehensive plans ever. Click the link below or go to ahs.com/MrMakeItHappen now to save $50. That's ahs.com/MrMakeItHappen for $50 off any plan. Service fees, limitations, and exclusions apply. See plan for detail. American Home Shield. Be sure with the shield. What's up, guys? Welcome back. Hold on to your seats because today I'm going to show you how to make the best fish sandwich ever. But before we do that, please take a quick second to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that bell to enable notifications as well. All right, guys, meet me in the kitchen. Let's make it happen. First things first, a good sandwich always starts with a good sauce. And today I'm going to show you how to make this delicious homemade tartar sauce from scratch. So break out a medium-sized mixing bowl. We're going to add our mayo to that. We're gonna dice up a shallot or a red onion. You need about a tablespoon of diced onion or shallot. Doesn't matter which one you decide to use. The grocery store was all out of shallots this week, so I grabbed a red onion instead. We're gonna dice that up nice and fine, and then we're gonna take our capers and dice those up as well. Capers add a nice punch to this sauce. I really enjoy adding them to my tartar sauce, so I suggest you do the same. In our mixing bowl, we have a half cup of mayonnaise. You guys know I like Duke's, but use whatever mayonnaise you enjoy. To that, we're gonna add 1/4 cup of sweet relish, a couple tablespoons of red onion or shallot, those capers that we diced up earlier. Then we're also gonna grate in some lemon zest and add lemon juice to the party. Tons of flavor in this tartar sauce, guys. One of my favorite dipping sauces for seafood. Break out the whisk and mix to combine. Once you have all your ingredients added to that mixing bowl, then we set that aside, pop that in the fridge. This will last you at least a week or so. You can use it for whatever you want. There we go. Taste as you go and adjust the flavor to your preference. As always, guys, the specific measurements and ingredients are provided for you in the description box below, so don't forget to check that out. Now let's talk about sandwich toppings. Here we have some lettuce, tomato, and red onion. These ingredients are optional. Please use whatever toppings you like on your fish sandwich. But today we're keeping it pretty traditional. A little red onion, thinly sliced like you see right here, followed by some tomato that we're gonna thinly slice as well. And then whatever lettuce you find at the store that looks fresh. And of course, guys, if you don't like tomatoes or onions, you could just leave them off the sandwich. It'll still be very delicious just with the fried fish and the tartar sauce. Springtime is right around the corner, so let me know in the comments what recipes you wanna see coming up. I love a good fried fish sandwich. I've been meaning to do this on the channel for a while now, and I'm glad we're able to get this up for you guys. All right, so we got all of our prep work out of the way. Here are the buns that we're using for the sandwich. I love a good brioche bun, so I just wanted to show you guys that. And now for the star of the show, this beautiful catfish that we got nice and fresh from the supermarket. We're gonna go ahead and cut this into 2 separate fillets, even them out. That way they cook evenly and fit on our bun. And we're gonna season them up with the best combo on the market, my all-purpose seasoning and my hot blend of all-purpose seasoning. Of course, guys, if you don't have this, just use whatever seasoning you have in the pantry that you like. A little salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, some cayenne pepper if you want. You can hit them with some Old Bay. Really, guys, just use whatever seasoning you enjoy on seafood. I'm gonna season them evenly on both sides, like you see right here. Get in there with your hands and just move them around, toss them around in that seasoning to make sure that they're evenly coated. And if you don't like catfish, you can use whatever fish you do like. Flounder is great with this recipe, trout, you can use cod, whatever you got at the store that's fresh, go ahead and use it. Once you have your fish seasoned to perfection, we're gonna set that aside until it's time to fry. Next, we're gonna break out a mixing bowl with 2 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, we're gonna add 1 cup of yellow cornmeal. I like a 2-to-1 ratio on my flour and cornmeal mixture. We're gonna season this with Old Bay and the same seasoning as before, the all-purpose and the hot. Again, feel free to use whatever seasoning you enjoy on your seafood. Make sure you season that flour adequately, then get in there with a spoon or a fork and mix everything until all the seasoning is evenly distributed throughout the flour mixture. This is basically my seafood breader right here, 2 parts all-purpose flour, 1 part cornmeal, and then season it to taste. If you don't like cornmeal, guys, you can use all flour, of course, or if you have your own favorite seafood breader, feel free to use that as well. Next up, in another mixing bowl, we're gonna beat 3 eggs. To that, we're gonna add a teaspoon or 2 of your favorite hot sauce or whatever you have in the pantry. That's what we're gonna use to dip the fish into before it goes into the breading. So there we go. We're gonna add it to that egg wash, knock off any excess egg wash, and then we're going right into that seasoned flour. We're gonna do this twice to ensure that the fish is nice and crispy when we go to fry it and that it's evenly coated in that delicious seasoned flour that we made. So repeat that process again, right back into that egg wash and then back into the seasoned flour. This is gonna ensure that the fish is nice and crispy. That's what we're going for, a golden brown and beautiful piece of fried fish. No bald spots, guys. Get in there with your hands and just make sure that it's evenly coated. Once it is, we're gonna set that aside and let that hang out for 5 or 10 minutes while we let our oil come up to temperature. Now also, while we wait for that oil to come up to 350 degrees, we're gonna take a quick second to toast our buns. In a skillet, I'm gonna add 1 tablespoon of butter. We're gonna toast those brioche buns until they're golden brown. This is not only gonna add some delicious buttery flavor to our buns, but it's also gonna add some texture. That's gonna help it hold up to the weight of the sandwich along with all that tartar sauce and toppings that we're gonna add to it. Now that our oil has reached 350 degrees, we're gonna go ahead and drop the fish. If you're making multiple sandwiches, guys, don't overcrowd your fryer. You're looking for 350 degrees. Make sure they got some space to breathe in there. This is gonna take about 4 to 6 minutes depending on how thick your fish is. You're looking for a nice golden brown exterior and at least 145 degrees internal temperature. Oh man, look at that. That is a beautiful piece of fried fish. We're gonna let that drain on a wire rack. We're also gonna add some cheese to the party because why the hell not? McDonald's does it, so why can't we? We're gonna pop that in a broiler or break out the blowtorch if you're feeling frisky. Just make sure the cheese melts. You can put it under the broiler for a minute or 2 until that cheese melts beautifully, like you see right here. Oh man, that is a beautiful piece of fish. We got some cheddar cheese on there. Use whatever cheese you like, guys. And now, my friends, it's time to build a sandwich. We got those beautifully toasted brioche buns that we're gonna add some tartar sauce to on both sides, because why the hell not? And then we're gonna build our sandwich, starting with the toppings. We're going down first with that lettuce. Nice bright green fresh lettuce, a thin sliced tomato, some thin sliced red onions, and a not so thin, big old beautiful fish fillet. And there goes that top bun. We're gonna press down a little bit. Brace yourself for a trademark money shot. Say it with me, guys, looking good. The only thing we need now is a knife to cut this bad boy in half. Then I'm going in for the taste test. Let me know what you think in the comments, my friends. This sandwich was absolutely delicious. You guys have got to give this recipe a try. Look at that beautiful cross section. Going in for the first bite. Let's see what we got. This sandwich was money, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments. Give your boy a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button and the bell to enable notifications. And as always, thank you for your support.